It's autumn once again, where days become shorter and the temperature begins to cool down just before winter. Fall is the start of the holidays, where leaves from trees turn orange and feelings of the holiday spirit begins. And there's no other place here in California where changing colors of autumn can be enjoyed than the Bay Area here in Northern California. San Francisco is also one of the West Coast's primary tourist destinations in California during Thanksgiving. Thousands of people pour in from all over Northern and Southern California and from neighboring states like Colorado and Las Vegas.
I think for me, I lost my dad a few months ago. So for me, I just am happy to have, my husband and daughter and family members around, and that's kind of all that matters for me this holiday season.
So we're just going to hang out here in San Francisco tonight, and then we're actually going to go on a road trip up into the wine country, and then over to South Lake Tahoe, down to Yosemite.
We are planning on seeing San Francisco and flying home.
Getting family together, being able to see each other, even when you might have differences between each other, but getting together to put everything aside and have a dinner together.
I think it's a time to just be thankful for everything that you have in your life, that you've been given, and to spend time with my family.
Thanksgiving is one of the most awaited celebrations of the year here in the United States. It is a day of giving thanks for blessings received throughout the year, of gathering family and friends, and spending a long weekend together, enjoying a warm and delicious dinner feast. But how exactly did Thanksgiving start? In popular history, Thanksgiving was first celebrated in 1620. During those times, colonists coming from Plymouth, England, traveling on board the Mayflower, settled in a land called Plymouth, Massachusetts, which was already occupied by the Wampanoag, a Native American tribe. They came across a Native American man called Squanto of the Patuxet, a band of the Wampanoag, who could speak English after spending a few years in England. He had been captured in 1614 by the English and was sold into slavery, and returned in 1619. Squanto taught the Pilgrims how to catch and harvest their foods. The Wampanoag tribe also extended their help to the colonists by giving them food during their first winter season. The first Thanksgiving feast happened 3 days after their first harvest in 1621. Due to an abundance of harvest and food, the Pilgrims were pleased with their situation and thankful to the Wampanoag Indians who helped them. So a 3-day feast was sought out after their first day of harvest in 1621. It was attended by 50 survivors of the 100 people who had first arrived and 90 Native Americans. Unlike today's tradition of turkey, the first Thanksgiving was filled with a feast of seafood, fruits, and vegetables from the first harvest. This unforgettable feast would end up making it a tradition for future generations to enjoy. However, it wasn't until 1863 where President Abraham Lincoln instituted the celebration as a federal holiday.
Dressing with cranberry sauce.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, sweet potatoes.
Cranberry sauce.
Turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, all of it.
Definitely pumpkin pie.
Thanksgiving is the largest eating event in the United States, the holiday where people eat more than any occasion of the year. So today's modern celebration still includes a big feast of turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and much more. So at this time, grocery stores become the busiest. There's a sudden amount of people rushing to get their last-minute grocery items to prepare for their dinner. The most important dish on Thanksgiving has to be, of course, the turkey. To get enough turkey for you and your family, you would like to make sure to get a 1 to 2 pound per person. For a family of 6, a 12-pound turkey would be just fine. The next food item to get would be the potatoes. Make sure to pick out the starchier ones such as russet or Yukon Golden. These are sure to give it a fluffier texture for better results. The next item on your menu that you will always include is the stuffing. This traditional breaded dish is used to stuff your turkey. This side dish is packed with aromatic spices and flavor, and something you don't want to miss. It's also a day of reminder for many Americans to always be grateful, whether to your friends, families, or loved ones. Thanksgiving gives people time to spend together and bond more. It's a time to give thanks before the year ends.
Thanksgiving is a time to just kind of reflect on your that you've been through in the year and figure out what you're thankful for. And spend time with your family and your friends to celebrate and eat some good food.
I'm thankful for that even though my family's all like kind of disconnected and like far and few between, that on Thanksgiving that we could still come together and share that day together.
I'm thankful for my family, of course, my friends, my wife.
I'm thankful that humanity is possibly coming back to our country.
This is our first year being newly married, so this is our first year living together as a married couple, so I'm thankful for my wife, so I wouldn't want to spend Thanksgiving with anybody else but her.
Well, honestly, I'm just thankful to be alive and thankful for my wonderful husband here, and just to be here and soak up all this beauty.
Often, when we are overcome by the challenges of daily living, we forget to see the good amongst the bad, the positive amongst the negative. Thanksgiving reminds us that when we count our blessings, the good always outweighs the bad. And when we remember this, we realize once more how great it is to be alive and how amazing is the love of God that has given all of this to us.
From the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, California, USA, this is Luis Acuria, Sunshine Media Network International, USA. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.